Okay, about Iran. Well, Iran created stoning to death of Muslim women, and it was actually Iran and the Iranian regime there, all right. And it wasn't created by Persians, wasn't created by Iraq or any other Muslim group, just Iran. Iran created stoning to death of Muslim women. All right, so now they're attacking the rest of the world. The draconian system, we don't want them. They are led by Africa. Africa created stoning to death of beautiful Muslim women, including Iranian women. So Iranian women are very under attack by their own regime, under attack by Africa. Bingo Africa created stoning to death of Muslim women. Yes, they did. It's Law Society created stoning to death. Now, okay, so now this law society are the Muslim world, the Muslim men, and they've created laws to delineate and to hurt the Muslim women. Who would do that? Would a Muslim do that? I say a Muslim wouldn't do that. A Muslim wouldn't write in stoning to death of their own wives. They wouldn't write that kind of law in. It was written in by Central Africa that are killing the Muslim people. And Iran is not a Muslim country, it's Central Africa. Okay? They're not Muslim. So now, actually, Jumbo is the head of the Law Society, and his whole Law Society got bastardised by gay people in Britain. And the gay people in Britain created stoning to death of women in the Muslim world. Actually, British Africa created stoning to death of British Muslim women. Right, now, so Jumbo is head of the armies throughout the world, most of the world. He's also the head of the Law Society, also known as the Supreme Justice System, and that has roots and origins in the world and India, so the Supreme Court. So Jumbo is the Supreme Court. He's named after an elephant, right? And his whole system got bastardised by the British gays that have killed off Jumbo's world, and now we've got zombie Britain, and it's about to decompose it on its own self because they're so stupid. All right, so now Jumbo, as the head of the Law Society, would not like stoning to death of Muslim women. He wouldn't like that. He wouldn't write something like that in. Actually, that stoning to death is attacking Jumbo, head of the Supreme Court. Now, the head of the Supreme Court is Jumbo. He is going to write the laws for the Islamic people as the Law Society has always done so. The Law Society has written the Islamic law, also the British and American law. Okay, so British and American Law Society also wrote in stoning to death of Muslim women because British are British Africa and they're killing pretty Muslim women. They're too attractive. Africans hate that. Okay, they're the gay communities. So now Jumbo's head of the Law Society would abhor to all of that. Now I'm actually Jumbo's grandson and they made me the next Jumbo. I'm the head of the Supreme Court. So I'm now making Muslim women with the ability to, I want them to search out for the gay fest inside the Muslim world and then stone them to death. Okay, because they've been stoning the women to death. Actually written by Africa, but the Muslim men are also Iranians, which is led by Africa. Muslim men are led by Africa. Muslim women are led by Europe. Because the Law Society is running Islam. Islam is run by the Law Society. Let's look at Asia. Okay, it's written in by the Law Society. Sex grooming, my friends. They're attracting people into the sex world, and then they're going to stone them to death afterwards for adultery. So the Law Society is very much involved with the Islamic people, the Islamic world, and every attribute inside Islam is actually written by British Africa, enticing Muslims to their death. All right, so now anyone involved in this death of the Muslim world, I'm asking Muslim women to search out for the gay fest people inside the Muslim world and then stone them to death. get a group of Muslim women and condemn these men, and they will be taken out. And this is a rule written in by the head of the Law Society. He heads the Law Society inside Sharia law too. So under Sharia law, Muslim women are to stone Muslim men to death for being abusive, greedy, selfish, isolatory, pathetic, dull, very boring, and for that they'll get stoned to death because they are a negative force for Islam, and we don't want them. The head of the Law Society is now condemning them to death by the Muslim women to stone them to death. As many Muslim men to be stoned to death and gays stoned to death by Muslim women as Muslim women have been stoned to death in the last 25 years. So as explained, stoning to death is written by Central Africa in the gay communities. Gays are killing Muslim women because they don't like the Muslim groups. So Muslim and Islam is all under attack by this attribute, stoning to death. So anyone involved in that, anyone who's trying to entice that, will be stoned to death by Muslim women under new Sharia laws led by Jumbo, head of the Supreme Court, and that's a fact. So all the Muslim women, your new enterprise in this world is to seek out these gay fest men and act as the law, and then get together as lots of Muslim women. Focus on your enemy. Kill them because they're anti-Islam, anti-Muslim. Actually, Central Africa and stoning to death of pretty Muslim women suffered brutal deaths, thousands. When are the people who are creating that going to suffer the same? When? So for Muslim women to know that the Gay Fest has created the Gaza situation right now. Yes, it is. The Gay Fest started that war in the October festival attack. They knew they were going to get attacked back. The gays don't care about the Muslim people. Can you see that? Yes or no? British Africa don't care about Palestinians. Now Gaza is starving to death, all because of the Gay Fest. That's also in the Muslim world. And now the Muslim women, to find them, and the gays that created the Gaza situation, find those people that created that and stone them to death. And you know that those people are inside every country, not only in the Middle East. Over and out. So the Gay Fest that created stoning to death of Muslim women to destroy the Muslim world, okay, anyone following that needs to be stoned to death immediately to save Muslims from being killed off like that. Okay, so let's look at the crescent moon of the Islam created by the Law Society, actually British Africa. There's the Muslims, they're saying, the moon, and they're going to kill them all and leave just a sliver of them left. That's British Africa, and those are the Muslims all gone. Now look at Gaza. Now let's get the Gay Fest that created that and kill them. They deserve to die. They're anti-Islam. Yes or no? So now Jumbo, head of the Supreme Court, is the head of the Law Society, and he writes the laws. He dismisses laws like stoning to death is now completely dismissed and switched for another law where Muslim women are the law, and they are to find the Muslim men that are dull, boring, inactive, ineffective, anti-life, adulterous even, gay, a gay fest, part of a gay fest, Muslim women to find them, group up together and stone them to death, thousands of them. Okay, the gay communities, British Africa, have written in stoning to death of pretty Muslim Pakistani women. Now Pakistani women are the law. They are to find those that created that law and stone them to death. Thousands have died in a brutal death. That doesn't go without punishment, my friend, especially in Islam.